After 50, it's common for the body to start showing signs of fatigue. Muscles weaken, joints creak, and climbing a simple staircase feels like a mini marathon, leading many to think, it's just age, I'll never get my fitness back. But in reality, a single simple exercise like the push-up can trigger a real wave of rejuvenation in your body. This power comes from within you. You just need to give your body the chance to wake up. With each set of push-ups, you start to feel more energy, a stronger heart, more agile movements, and less fatigue. And that's just the beginning. In this video, I'll show what happens to your body when you adopt this practice and the incredible effects that appear in a short time. I'll also teach the proper technique and present variations so anyone at any level can find the ideal form. So stay until the end, it will be useful and interesting. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss anything new. The first transformation is muscle strengthening worthy of youth, without needing machines or gyms. When doing push-ups, you immediately engage the chest, shoulders, and triceps, that trio responsible for arm strength, trunk stability, and even posture. And in just a few weeks of regular training, even those who have never exercised before notice a strength increase of 20 to 30%. In just a month to a month and a half of consistent training, your muscles become visibly more resilient and your strength can increase by 20% to 30%, even if you've never played sports before. Plus, push-ups not only build strength, but also improve coordination since they involve the whole body and activate those small stabilizer muscles that usually stay asleep without stimulation. Another interesting point is the versatility of the exercise. To target your arms more, place your hands close together, and to emphasize your chest, spread them wider. That way your body develops in a balanced way. The second major benefit affects the heart and blood vessels. During push-ups, the heart begins to work harder, increasing its endurance and improving blood flow throughout the body. Over time, arteries become more elastic, blood pressure stabilizes, and the heart at rest beats more slowly, a clear sign of good health. While the so-called muscle pump comes into play, assisting venous return and reducing the risk of varicose veins and blood pooling. If you suffer from high blood pressure, there's great news. In just 2 months of regular push-ups, it's possible to lower your readings by 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury, a simple and completely free method to reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke. The next effect is on metabolism. While it might seem like strength exercises only serve to build muscle, push-ups actually accelerate metabolism significantly, so much so that after training, your body stays revved up for at least 1 to 2 hours, burning calories, repairing, and getting stronger. If the session is intense, this metabolic boost can last up to 2 days, which is especially valuable for people with sedentary lifestyles, where the metabolism slows and even an extra slice of bread turns into fat. With push-ups, the body regains vitality, cells absorb glucose more efficiently, reducing the risk of diabetes and helping control appetite, and hormonal balance is restored, all contributing to a healthy metabolism. The fourth major benefit is posture correction. Although it seems like an arm-focused exercise, push-ups also engage the abs, back, and hip muscles, since you must keep your body aligned like a plank. This requires your core to work intensely to keep everything stable, which strengthens the spine, reduces back pain, opens the shoulders, stabilizes the pelvis, and maintains the spine's natural curves. Essential after age 50 when these muscles tend to weaken. It also sharpens your proprioception, as any lapse in focus quickly affects your form. Gradually, you build greater strength, coordination, and confidence in your movements. The fifth effect is the release of feel-good neurotransmitters. In just 10 minutes of push-ups, endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin are released, acting as natural painkillers and fighting stress. In men, testosterone also increases, boosting not only strength but also energy, optimism, and even sex drive. The growth hormone released during push-ups accelerates muscle recovery, strengthens bone structure, and even helps keep skin looking younger. As a result, sleep normalizes. Your body learns to alternate more efficiently between wakefulness and rest, making it easier to fall asleep and ensuring a more refreshing awakening. Numerous studies show that those who do strength training sleep better, fall asleep faster, and wake up with more energy. And in just 1 month of training, many report noticeably improved sleep quality. Moreover, by placing body weight over the bones of the arms, shoulders, and chest, push-ups apply healthy pressure that stimulates the cells responsible for renewing and strengthening the bone matrix. This sends the body a signal to reinforce bone density, a crucial action for slowing the natural decline in bone mass with aging, helping to prevent osteoporosis, reducing the risk of fractures, and speeding up recovery from injuries, all without the need for dumbbells or gym machines, since your own body is already the perfect equipment. There's also the respiratory benefit. When doing push-ups, your lungs work harder, improving ventilation, increasing oxygen intake, and making everyday tasks like climbing stairs much easier. Your blood receives more oxygen, breathing becomes more efficient, and shortness of breath in other situations decreases. Over time, climbing stairs becomes easier, and that breathless feeling fades because your respiratory muscles become stronger, increasing your lung capacity and VO2 max. Even if your lungs were previously sleeping, barely expanding fully, now they're working at full capacity. With more oxygen circulating, your brain functions better, your heart performs more easily, and your overall well-being increases. Next, chronic inflammation begins to subside, giving the body a new chance to live in balance. Many diseases such as arthritis, diabetes, and atherosclerosis stem from a silent inflammatory process that corrodes health from within. Push-ups help fight this by activating lymphatic flow, speeding up circulation, and optimizing cellular cleanup, strengthening the immune system, preventing colds, and boosting your sense of vitality. The next benefit is that fatigue fades and a wave of energy and mental clarity takes over. Although it may seem paradoxical, push-ups are demanding and should leave us more exhausted, the opposite actually happens. The secret lies in the mitochondria, our cells' tiny energy factories. When you train, they multiply and produce ATP much more efficiently, helping you feel less tired even during daily tasks, reducing the urge to lie down and increasing the desire to act. It also activates the nervous system, improves focus, reaction speed, and mental sharpness, while cortisol, the main stress hormone, decreases, easing feelings of fatigue, anxiety, and apathy. Another remarkable effect is improved coordination. During push-ups, your brain and muscles begin to communicate more effectively, strengthening what's known as the neuromuscular connection, which makes every movement more precise. This is vital as we age, since loss of coordination is one of the main causes of falls, injuries, and fractures. And the best part is that dedicating just 5 to 10 minutes per session already delivers noticeable and lasting results. Now let's look at variations for different levels. The first option, ideal for beginners or older individuals, is the wall push-up. Simply stand facing a wall at arm's length, place your hands at chest height, and with your body straight, bend your elbows to bring your torso closer to the wall, then push back. Do it all in a controlled manner without putting strain on your spine or joints. Place your hands at chest height and your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your elbows to bring your torso toward the wall, then push back without straining your spine or joints. This is the wall push-up, perfect for beginners, people who are overweight, or those with high blood pressure. To increase intensity, place your hands on a table, windowsill, or stable surface. Keep your body straight and bend your arms to 90 degrees. This is the intermediate step, which gradually activates the chest and triceps. Next come classic floor push-ups. Hands under your shoulders, body extended like a plank. Lower yourself until your chest nearly touches the ground, then push back up. If this is still difficult, you can try knee push-ups, which help maintain proper posture while reducing pressure on the lower back. To target the triceps, bring your index fingers and thumbs together to form a diamond shape beneath the center of your chest and perform the diamond push-up, focusing the tension in your arms. To challenge your chest more, move your hands wider than shoulder width apart in wide push-ups, shifting the effort to your chest muscles. Finally, place your feet on a bench or chair and do decline push-ups, a progression that shifts the load to the upper chest and shoulders, requiring greater core stabilization. The 5 most common push-up mistakes begin with excessive lower back arching, when the body sags and the hips drop, putting strain on the spine. To fix this, engage your core and glutes and stay aligned from head to heels, like a living plank. Next, some people lift their hips too high, forming a triangle instead of a straight line, shifting the load away from the chest and arms. The solution is to keep the torso extended, pull the navel swivel in and lower the hips. The third mistake is flaring the elbows out too far, which puts extra stress on the shoulders and increases the risk of injury. Avoid this by keeping your elbows at about a 45-degree angle from your body. Another common mistake is not using the full range of motion. Going down only slightly or not fully extending the arms limits muscle engagement and cancels out the benefits. Control the movement so your chest nearly touches the ground before pushing back up. Lastly, doing push-ups too fast and without control turns the exercise into a jerky and dangerous movement. Instead, go for a steady pace. Lower in 2 seconds and rise in 1. Always prioritizing quality over quantity. Always control the full range of motion. Lower until your chest almost touches the floor, or wall, bench, or table depending on your variation, before beginning the push-up phase. The fifth common mistake is performing the movement too quickly and without control, turning the push-up into a sudden, jerky motion instead of a smooth, controlled exercise. This is dangerous, ineffective, and can cause injury. That's why you should keep a pace of about 2 seconds going down and 1 second going up, always prioritizing proper execution over the number of reps. If you enjoyed this content, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications.